Welcome back along to GRM. It is the third match in season number 5, and we hit the road for the first time, going up against what should be, hopefully, easy beats, the Busan Blues. You can see the team that is just left screen. The Busan Blues at home against the Invercargill Invaders, who are unchanged going into today's matchup. So let's spin the screen round, rock things, rock things back, and kick this mother in the guts. Underway we go. Ozaki for the Busan Blues kicks off this third round matchup between the Invaders and the Blues as Phil Muhammad gets a nice early touch, and you can quickly see the speed that man has on show and how quickly our improved tactic of kicking to the corners, we won't say touch because that didn't make it. Look at Muhammad, he's flying, he's a monster. We should put his kicking up next, I think. I'm thinking about Phil Muhammad because he's good at catching now. He's express speed. He's a great line breaker. But if he could kick from fullback returning like we just seen then, a bit better, he could be on something as a real massive player alongside Brocky for us in upcoming seasons. We are, though, ball in hand, lost it at the line now, which is typical for us, and it's a big battle between the two number 2s. It's actually been knocked on by the Invaders as well. So on we go. Knock-on advantage goes to the Blues, and they will set down a scrum just inside their own half. 0-0 the score. What have they got to cook up here on the left side? It seems, was that O'Neill Brown was actually outside the field of play there. Thanks for that, O'Neill. Good help. As the Blues look to fire it through their backline. Nice little double round play. Flat ball. Turnover. Intercept. Please. Yes. Go. No. Do something for once. No. We've got advantage. I don't know what it was quite for there. Knock on, I presume. Somewhere in that play. Forward pass. Here's Brock. Oh, Brock could have put the foot down there, but Mayo doesn't instead. He's got men wide. Just didn't go to hand. This is kind of like Rugby 18, the way that if there's a man in the way, it's going to hit him. It's going to hit him. If this goes out in the full, would be handy, but it bounces into touch. It is 0-0. I feel like we're going to have a lot of tries in this match, so let's take the chance now while we have a great line outtake to move forward into the next passage of play. 4 minutes in, 0-0. The Invaders are putting in some hard yards on attack here, and we are right on halfway for a chance to make a move with what an inside ball that was. But not releasing in the tackle. Mayo's given away a penalty straight away. Frustrating. Oh my goodness, so goes Lorenzo. He puts on the step, beats the man, gets away from Muhammad, who's the only one who's got a chance, and Bedimo, the inside centre, has scored for the Busan Blues. What's happened to our defence? Up goes the conversion from Cron, who is a second rower, and it is 7-0. That was not what we had planned at all after 9 minutes. Terrible stuff. And Kovalik kicks us downfield. Perfectly executed. One bounce into touch. We are down. But not out. Still early days. 10 minutes in. Line-out's functioning nicely. Brocky's got a hospital pass. It's gone pear-shaped. It's bouncing in everyone's head. It's picked up from Muhammad. What a catch. Here's Petrescu. Love watching those front rows of ours run because they are devastating on attack. Here's Petrescu. What on earth is he doing? A box kick from the heavens from Petrescu. Fired down back to Phil Muhammad, who's going to run. And he's going to offload as well. Great plays in, getting away to Bandara. It's great having these forwards who make the inroads. Left wide ball, O'Neill Brown looking for support. It's knocked on. Double knock on. In fact, it's 7-0. Busan Blues leading after 11.5 minutes. Well, someone better be bringing the hammers because we have been down in the 22 of the Busan Blues for so long until we just made an error knocking that ball on that we should have got something out of that time. I mean, we're into the 25th minute now, and it seems like we've been attacking them forever. But somehow, it's like everyone's training defence on that team. They've kept us out, which is ridiculous, I might add. We have to score very soon before half-time. Here's Petrescu, though. Great ball out wide. Here's Carter. Carter's got wheels. Can't get away from fullback and winger who chase him down. That is better, but we're back here where we were just before. Lior having a bit of a stab was Lior. back here where we've been probably the last 15 minutes of the match. Jorkovic says, I'll have a go. What an offload compatibility there between those three guys. And it just sailed through for the opening try for... Brock's missed that. Mayo scored the try, but Brock missed that conversion from like right in front. He's max kicking and goal kicking. How does that happen? I mean, it's like Daniel Carter missing one from that close in his heyday, in his prime. That just doesn't happen. That blew me away. I thought we were 7-7 for sure there. But we have the first try, and it's come courtesy of some great fluid passing close to the line. Short passes, keeping that ball alive. We are still down 5-7. If Mayo got that little gap, he spots it. Is it Brock on the shoulder? Use Brock! Use Brock! Use him on! No! You've got it to Mohammed and he's knocked it on. Get back, Mohammed, you idiots. You don't drop those balls. They're going to kick it away. And Phil will not be there. He'll catch it. No, he gets it on the full. And yeah, he's put up a terrible kick. So thankfully, they'll go back for the scrum. It is 7-5. We are pretty much half an hour into this match. And it's the Busan Blues who ridiculously still lead this one by 2. Well, that has to take the cake. What you guys just missed out on was possibly the most uninteresting rugby, but it was an enthralling kicking battle that has resulted with the Busan Blues having their line out near their own 22 line. But that was enthralling to see Mohammed returning to Ozaki or whatever his name is, back to Mohammed and back them back and forth it goes. But here comes Howard. As we're looking, there's an advantage to the Blues as well, which is over as Lawson broke away on the right-hand side. I thought we could put pressure on their line out there and make something happen. Turns out we haven't been able to. It's a kick is charged partially. Oh, there he is, Kovalak. That's the one I was trying to think of. Mohammed is swamped by defenders. We've got the ball back. Now we're on our own 22. So this is probably a waste of a potential highlight right now because not much is going to happen. And Bandara, oh, what a ball to Mayo! Mayo breaks through, gets it to Mohammed! Mohammed down the sideline! They won't stop him! They won't catch him because he is lightning! He is super fast! And Mohammed gives the Invaders the lead for the first time in the match out of nothing! Bandara, Mayo, and finally Mohammed and Brock nails the sideliner after doing a dreadful job of the first one. Here's Jorkovic again, off the advantage. Isaac Jorkovic, here come the Invaders. Lock up everything that is, well, important to you because the Invaders are coming. Here they come again. They've got the scrum feed from the knock-on of the kickoff, and Haneno has, I wish, kicked it into touch, but he's gone just short. Ozaki has gone high, and he's regathered. But a good tackle, that is turnover every day of the week, and then some as well. Haneno was all over him very quickly. Here's Josh Evans. Does he have the legs? No one's home! Josh Evans! Oh! A double by the Invaders. It's the blonde wonders of Phil Mohammed and Josh Evans who put him back to back. And the Invaders, 17-7. Kick is good. It's 19-7. The Invaders are storming home at the end of the first half. What a finish this is going to be. Can we get one more before half time? That's 3 tries. Oh, the kick charged down again. Bondesio's boot. I mean, our kicking game has worked wonders here today. That's a superb kick. Ozaki has nailed that. There is half a minute to go to half time. We'll see what transpires from this last 30 seconds. Oh, Lior. Be careful, Lior. But good job. Just kick it out, please. Thank you, Brock. Brock, thank you. That's half-time. 19-7. Wow. About, what, 5 minutes before half-time, it was 7-5. The Invaders have struck. And they've struck with some real passion here to put themselves in a commanding 12-point position at the halftime break. Away it goes to Jeff Lawson, and he drives this one into touch. 19-7 the score. Let's see more highlights. More opportunity here for the Invaders. This is a line out midway 22 halfway line. Busan Blues high to halfway. What a kick. Oh, what a deflection. What a ball to Carter. Carter with the speed. Carter with the try. That is is what we like. Wow, that didn't take much. The set piece gone wrong, and it's try time. The Invaders hit again. It's 24-7. I can breathe a sigh of relief. We all can, all Invaders fans out there, because that was a scary start. What a terrible kick. It was a scary start going down 7-0 to a crap team like the Busan Blues, but we've pulled back. We really bunkered down, got that first try, and now we're putting the pressure back on the Busan Blues. Here is Phil Muhammad, and he takes us back to halfway. What a try though from Carter. It was the missed kick from Brock, and this is all going pear-shaped from Bandara. He has to go backwards and try and recover what he can. Oh, goodness me, Mayo. He's turned sideways. He's kicked it backwards. Oh, what a take from Brown. O'Neill Brown has just put in one hell of a shift. Kick it away. You're all by yourself. Yeah, I couldn't see that going well at all. It is a scrum feed for the Invaders, but another crossfield kick could have worked wonders there from Hinano. I thought could have had that in his locker, but not to be. Here is Brock. Oh, he shifts that defence so well. Oh, another knock on. That would have been a try. There's two teams right now that are on completely different sides. I think we just lost that scrum, didn't we? We are dominating the Busan Blues, and they are throwing big numbers into those breakdowns. Look at that. Don't keep hold of the ball, but they've got a big kicking game as well. Kicked away from Kovalak, and down there for Muhammad, who's just popped that high. This is giving them a chance, but a mistake at the back, a double mistake. He's in touch. He's in touch. He's had a mere. It's 26-7. The Invaders doing the job, but their set piece is getting a bit sloppy. They had the bonus point. They had the win. Now let's finish the job in the final half an hour. Well, the last 20 minutes has been far from convincing, but we have turned over the Busan Blues line out, and we look to attack quickly out wide to Brock, who's all by himself there. Hinano makes the inroads. Pass to Pritchard, and behind is O'Neill Brown. 1 and 2 with Jorkovic. He looks to go all alone. Jorkovic, the pass is brilliant. Oh, he finds the speedster, and it's Phil Muhammad to put the point on it. That is set piece, turnover, brilliance from the Invaders. Wow, they turned that on. That is over. I thought it might have missed 33-7, but boy, they really turned it on right then, didn't they? Turn over that line out. Great balls out wide. Brocky did well, but we just kept the ball alive. The offload game was strong. Another try was scored, and we are home and hose in a big way now. We are kicking away from their fullback superbly. He's got no idea where he's supposed to be. We are finding the grass time after time, and it's, whoa, really, I don't know if I mentioned it at the start of this little clip here, but it was a really quiet 20 minutes too, because we're up to 75th now. As wide cover Busan Blues, they could score at the death. Oh, Muhammad does enough. Thank you, Muhammad. Wow, he just slowed them down enough for, I think, look like O'Neill Brown or Carter, one of the wingers definitely, to come across and shut him down. But, I mean, look at the clock. That's what I was trying to say. I left you guys with half an hour to go, and that's bounced off Bandara's head, but Evans has pulled it in. 20 minutes, 25 minutes almost gone since then, and no points were scored. Finally, though, a great little interplay piece has put this game finally one step further to bed. The 5th try for the Invaders. Have we got it? Have we got time? We'll just watch the rest, eh? We'll just watch the rest, because there hasn't been that many highlights of this game in terms of point scoring. There's been long periods of sides dominating, but not pulling anything away like this here from Howard. He's a danger man. He is a superb runner. They have some real players here in the Busan Blues, but collectively they've not pulled it out. Here's an intercept waiting to happen. It was picked up. I thought I saw Blonde, and I thought Muhammad. Quickly, or out to the right. Quick hands, we could catch them unawares, but Brock does the clever thing. He kicks for touch, and now just 3 minutes to go. We have still 33-7, but we are down near their 22. I expect they'll kick again. But no, Martin, they've got a substitute on, which is great because we've not had a substitute on all game long. Another game with no injuries. I know it's great if we could have no injuries in big games. Oh, that could have been a big intercept. Looked like Mayo putting the pressure on. Scrum packs down. Clary puts it away, and Kovalak, no mistake or no surprise is the word I'm looking for, that he's kicked all. Muhammad's chosen a very tight angle. He's got away with it as well. But Ozaki comes clean. And a little grubber missed by Zangeni. Handling of a rock. And the Invaders go backwards here with a great little start off their own goal line by the Blues. Uh-oh. Man down. Man down. Be careful of man down. We may need him. Muhammad's positional play is excellent. We've really noticed a big difference here. That's what Muhammad used to do. Bounce it off his head. What was that? He just dropped it cold. He just dropped it completely cold. Oh, it's an advantage to the Blues. Must have hit one of our players and been deemed a knock on, but it looked like he dropped it cold. Less than a minute to go. Busan Blues with advantage, and they've got the ball out wide inside. Oh, big fan there. Oh, and here we go. Oh, they could link up with something here. Where's Brock? Come on, Brocky, yes. Clean that up. Clean up those loose milk and cookies. It's out there for... Oh, what a take. What a ball inside. But it's saved from Carter. Wow, they've gone 22-22 in about 20 seconds. Could they finish on a high? They will. Surely. No. Denied. One more. No, that will be a try. And an injury. Injury as well. Jacob Rogers has taken out one of my players. And it finishes Busan Blues with the final say. The try scorer at the end there, Jacob Rogers, actually picks up man of the match. Bizarrely. So, well done, Mr. Jacob Rogers. But 33-14 final score. The Invaders, boy, they made hard work of that, didn't they? Man, they made hard work of that. They had to do a lot of grinding, a lot of good kicking, just a lot of, in general, good play to put that match away. Phil Muhammad, crucially good. I just can't see him impacting anywhere else. And at the end there, he saw a couple of line breaks where if he wasn't there for speed, we would have been a cooked goose big time, because he was crucial. Let's check out some stats as we see the first try there and a highlight for the Busan Blues. 33-14 the score. In a away win, I'll take it. We seem to like playing at home a lot more. Possession just nudged by the home team, but territory was dead even. Tackles, we made a lot more tackles. 85-68. But we missed 4 less though. 19-23 by the Busan Blues. 5 tries to 2. You know, you got to say 80 minutes, and it was 5 tries to 1, wasn't it? But that one try at the start really put the shits up as big time. 12 handing errors by the Invaders, not good, just 5 for the Blues. That is a bit of an issue. We offloaded well, we had less attacking rucks. What's some important stats here? Conceded almost twice as many penalties as well. Lineouts, we stole 4, they stole 2, and they did win one of our scrums, the scumbags. So good work. The Blues, you know, an easy beat team, but they made us work for every little inch that we took off them there. Jacob Rogers, we got the 1 try, 5 points, a try assist as well, 2 tackles and 2 turnovers. Wow, well done. I mean, that's 100% tackle to turnover rate by Mr. Rogers. So how did the Invaders play? Let's take a quick look now at the ratings from the matchup. We can see the front row was pretty average, wasn't it? Petrescu, and Pritchard were pretty much a non-event, weren't they? 20, 18, and 17. Second row played nicely. They played adequately with 28 and 24. So I'll give them just a pass. The back row, Josh Evans, a great game. Kikuchi was rubbish. He was dreadful at 15.4. That is not up to our standard. Jurkovic did an okay 25, but Lior put in back-to-back performances here at 36.7. Good knock from Lior there. He really does guide the back line. He's a bit of a Carlos Spencer or Nathan Astle to our team, isn't he? For all New Zealand rugby fans or sport fans out there, of course, Nathan Astle, a cricketer. But when Lior seems to play well, the team plays all right, especially the back line, especially Muhammad and Brock, who feed off Lior. A good scrum half is important. Lior's a good player, but he's not really found his real role here at number 9, but he has played pretty well this season. As a result, Brocky played well, 43. Carter, a great 42. Haneno, a decent 38 as well. Mayo, a 41. O'Neill Brown had a poor game, 28 by his standards. Still okay, though. And Philly Muhammad did enough, didn't he, at the end there, to pick up 41. Who went off here for 29 minutes? Oh, Patrice didn't even notice he left. Didn't even see him get injured. But it was Sistriscu who come on to replace him and played his 6.8 for, 29 minutes. So, good job, Sistriscu. Welcome to the Invaders team. Just before we wrap up, I just want to see what rating the guy that got man of the match was. If I can find, there he was, Rogers. A 47.6. So, I mean, we weren't far off from like a Brock or Carter's, and Mayo's and Muhammad's were all in the 40s. So, good game by those guys. Overall, a tough match though. We had to work too hard to get that win, but it is 5 points in the bank. We can check out the ladder and see where we sit after that big bonus point win. So rightfully so, we have returned to number 2 in our little division. 11 points from our 3 games. 3 bonus points as well is crucial to how well we've gone so far this season. 2 wins and a loss. I mean, not the best, but we've got our points differential back up, back to +9, which is pretty good. That one game against the Edinburgh Blues, I'm pretty sure it was, where we played like rubbish and got pounded. That is letting down our season so far, but they are a damn good side. They're the best team in the division. We are top 10! Woohoo! We've done it. We've made the top 10. Now we've got to stay there. That is the big thing. I'd love to get a yellow number for once, like the Jackson Fire have an 8th. That's obviously the playoff position, so that would be amazing to be single-figured. I mean, it's only one position between them, but that is the goal, to be inside that top 10 and hopefully make the playoffs. That would mean progress for us over the last 2 seasons. So we see the Hamilton Capitals, they got thumped. I'll see who they played in just a second, but overall 11 points for us. I mean, we're only down by, 5 points in points differential from being 8th. So that's pretty good. The Bucharest Bombers 7th. I mean, they are just plus 58. So they're a bit more ahead, 40-odd points further ahead, 50 points you'd even say ahead of us. So work to do there. Wellington Lions going well, but again, 14 points there on 6. So there is a big number of teams here. Look at this division here. 2 teams on 15 points. When those 2 clash, it'll be big. Excellent Bliss leading the way there as well. So we're looking all right. Looking good so far. Let's have a look at what happened in the last round. Matches of our interest here. Of course, 33-14, we went over the Busan Blues, which is very nice. But wow, 70-7. Blues over Capitals. I mean, we didn't do much more better than the Hamilton Capitals, did we? So we can't really criticize too much about that one. But the poor Busan Blues are 30th now as well. 3 losses. I mean, we only put 20 on them. So we did not do well at all. But we didn't give them that damn bonus point. So, I mean, kudos to us for that as well. So next up, let's have a look at round 4 before we wrap up today's episode and see who we got. Coming up, we are up against the London Wasps. So we played... Did we play a Wasps team last week in round 2, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Yeah, we played the Galway Wasps and we smashed them. Now we're playing the London Wasps. If I can find them, they should be a half-decent side. I hope they're not. Wow, I'm really... Here they go. I was going to say I'm really blind, because I am. Finding teams and like this is terrible. They are 18th, and they are 1 win and 2 losses. And minus 42. But 3 bonus points, so 1 per game. So that's not too bad. So they can score points, 91 on the board, but they concede a few as well. So we got this has to be another win. It's got to be another win. Droid 26. That's who we're up against next round. There you can see it. London Wasps versus the Invaders. On the road, 2nd week in the row. I think to round 5 we return home. No. Oh, Capitals, big game. Not till round 6 we're back to the Munster Reds. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a good Munster Reds too. So if we can take 3 wins from our tour, we'll be looking good. Now, let's have a look at who we got next. It is, of course, London Wasps. Let's have a look at who their danger men are. Alright, so a quick glance over ratings for the London Wasps, and you can see there's one man who's going to be a real danger, and that is Lyons at fullback. He is 93 rated, and he's old, he's 32, so they've got to be careful they don't lose him as soon as he's retiring. Oh, he is. That's good. That means their team's going to be rubbish next season unless they get recruit very, very well. Other men of note, they've got this man on the left wing, Fui Moano. Again, 30 years old. He's on the left wing, but he's not retiring. But 89, he's another danger for us. We've got to be careful of that. And where do they really excel? He's very fast. Oh, he's very fast and good defensively as well. Max tackling. We're not going to get much room out wide to play with here, are we? How about that fullback? What's he like? Here he is here. He's again very fast, very good defense as well. Okay, so we're going to have our work cut out for us here to grind this team down. But overall, though, we can have a look at their stats and see, you know, what they look like. Defenders beaten, well, it's their reserve lock. Okay, so they made changes. We're looking for DB. 14 for a lock. And Jimenez is their fly half. He is second. He's beaten 10. Before it is Fui Maono, who comes in third. I'll never really get that name right, do I? Fui Maono. He's third, and he's beaten 10 as well. And then it's their reserve loose forward. So either they've had a lot of injuries, or they're actually changing up their team. Either way, I'm easy with that. I have to look out for their fly half and their wing. Amazingly, though, they get nothing out of this guy. He's only beaten 3 defenders in the season so far, and he's their best player. Does he join the line like Muhammad? I don't know how Muhammad or why Muhammad does that so much, but there we go. Tackles missed. Oh, that's nice. I like that. TM 11. And look, these guys are 5-star defenders. Look at that, 5-star defense. Missed tackles, 11 each. Wow. And on the other wing, Maguire as well has missed a few. He's missed 8, and then their inside centre has missed 8 as well. Wow. Okay, so that's a big chunk of their backline. 2 wingers, inside centre and fullback, all missing on the most tackles. Running meters per carry is an interesting one. Nothing from the guy we're looking at there, but is Fui Maono, who is right up there as well, making 8.4 meters per carry. And Kronk, the flanker, doing a good job of 9.2. Other than that, though, like, no one else is really cashing in like the fullback. Still don't understand, he's so good, but just 4.6 as well. What else can we pick on with these guys? Try assists. Okay, he is right up there, isn't he? Goodness me. Wow, 15. That's tackle assist. What am I looking at, you idiot? Tackle assist. We don't want to look at that. We're going to look at try assists. Where's tries? There's try assists. A. Looking at the wrong one. Where is A? I'm still not fine. There it is. 4. So 4 tries he has assisted. And then reserve lock. He's back in the action again before Jimenez, their fly half, chips in with 3. So that's not bad. 7 try assists between them in 3 games. So they are try scoring teams. But who does all the try scoring? No surprise here. It is the wingers. Fui Maono with how many tries? 3. Just 3. And Maguire on the other wing has 2. So they spread their tries out here to the London Wasps, and nothing else probably will take much note of here, really, of any interest. Handling errors, that's the last one we'll look at. Oh, Jimenez has made the most. Handling errors, 5. So that's not too many, I guess, in 3 games. It's only 1.5-ish per match. The prop, the hooker, the halfback, the winger, and so good hands by their fullback, which is a bit of a concern because we will kick to him a lot. So if we make mistakes, we could be in for saying. But that's interesting insight to their team because they've got star players who miss tackles. So that's one thing we can look out for. If we attack them out wide, we could bust them. We know O'Neill Brown and Gage Carter like to charge, they like to fend, and they like to spin. They could have a good game. If they're on their song, they could have a stunner. Muhammad as well through the midfield, that inside centre fly half channel is where we will look to attack as per always as well. We could get a good win here over the London Wasps. The target is 3 from 3 on the road. Hopefully we can do it and stay inside that top 10. That is it for today though. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed as we kick tabs nicely with how GRM is going. More games of course coming up this weekend. This one with the London Wasps will be our real focus. So thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video as per always. If you want to play GRM, do get involved. I think still there's no teams remaining, but a quick check has told me that there is almost 200 new teams available. So get involved, get your team, download GRM, go to globalrugbymanager.com, sign up, get your team, get involved in GRM, and it's a fantastically little fun game. So get your team. There's been a big clean out of sides that are not active and those sorts of things. So get into it now and make sure you get your team before they run out again, because they will, because it's just such a good little game. So go to GRM, globalrugbymanager.com, and get your side now. But that is it. Thanks to the guys at GRM for letting me make these videos. Very cool game they have indeed. So until next time, thanks for watching, and until then, take care.